Okay, good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Hurley. I'm your judge this afternoon. We're in first appearance court. Today is the day. The court determines whether or not there's probable cause for your arrest. We're not here for a trial. We're not here to determine whether you're guilty or not guilty. Please don't tell us about your case. Please do not make any comments, share any stories, point out any issues about your arrest. It's not for today. Save those matters for your attorney in a private meeting. Always remember, you have the constitutional right to remain silent, but if you give up that right, whatever you say today can and will be used against you. Everything is being recorded. Also, if you have a private attorney, when you're called up, let me know who that is. We'll contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court today. Now, I see
No one gave you anything.
Jan Rynck.
A copy was supposed to be made, and then the
Sir, do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Polish and to Russian truthfully and to the best of your ability? Speak both languages.
Polish. You know what?
Good afternoon, Mr. Rynck.
So many days. Let's
Dzień
wait
dobry
before we do
panu.
anything. Let's wait and see if she's
This is Polish.
Yes.
Sir, you've been charged with trespassing.
Pan został oskarżony o to, że pan przekroczył po prostu posiadłość czynu.
I believe this is the second time within 1 week you've been arrested.
Ja myślę, że to po raz drugi w przeciągu tygodnia pan został aresztowany za ten samej przestępek.
Are you working at this time, sir?
Czy pan pracuje teraz?
stuff.
Jest, tak, pracuję.
Jest.
What type of
w
work
hotelu.
is that?
Jaką pracę pan wykonuje?
W hotelu maintenance.
Proszę?
I know one of them is trespass, but
Maintenance.
Maintenance.
Do you have any money in the bank?
Czy pan ma pieniądze w banku?
No.
No.
Okay, how long have you lived in South Florida, sir?
Jak długo już pan mieszka w południowej Florydzie?
6 miesięcy. 6 miesięcy.
6 months.
it's trespassing disorderly.
Okay. Sir, the court's going to set your bond at $250.
Proszę pana, więc kaucja ustalona jest sądem w wysokości $250.
Your second arrest in a week for the same type of thing.
Ponieważ pan został aresztowany za ten sam występy na przeciągu tygodnia.
Please do not return to the McDonald's on Commercial Boulevard.
Proszę pana, proszę nie wracać do McDonald's, który znajduje się przy Commercial Boulevard.
Thank you, sir.
Dziękuję panu, do widzenia.
Merci. Maxim Shilin. Maxim Shilin. Sir, do you speak English?
Wy говорите
Yes, I
по-английски?
do.
Okay. Would you feel better speaking Russian?
It's okay, it's fine with me. English is good.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. I tried to get you Russian, but
But you know what? She's going to admit.
All right, you wanna come on up?
Let's wait and see.
our Polish interpreter is also a Russian
It
interpreter.
could very well be another one.
There you go.
It could be another.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you.
I would look
Sure.
at the recount
Okay,
of the
Mr.
function.
Shilin, you've been charged with trespassing and threatening a police officer on 2 counts. Court finds probable cause. State, I don't think we have any priors. One out of Massachusetts.
No.
Sir, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
I'm visiting and it's a month, around a month, 1 month.
Okay, and where are you staying while you're here?
I'm staying with friends.
Okay, and are you employed at this time?
In Russia, I own a travel agency.
Okay, and when are you going back to Russia?
At July. Today I'm supposed to go to Dallas, but
Okay, sir, I'm looking here. This is at a condominium down on the beach. It said you've been warned not to come back 2 times by security. You became hostile. Let me see. You refused to leave, and let me see. Allegedly threatened the life of the police officer. Okay. Wow. Okay, sir, the court's going to set your bond on count 1 at $25, 2 and 3 at $1,000. Based on the facts of the case and your lack of ties to the community, the court will order you not allowed to return to Hermitage condominium. She can't step foot on the property. Thank you.
Your Honor, in speaking with Mr. Shilin, he did advise me that he needs access to his phone, all his phone contacts, and
Okay,
for
I'll
purposes of the
allow him to do that. All right?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Shate, I think we only have one review. Hold on.
Outside, sir.
I need
Finish
to make
outside and have a seat, so we can take you back. Once you guys finish with it at the podium, go outside and have a seat so we can take you back.
All right, as you said, when you go out there, you want all right.
Did you see that?
I see Carl Lowe. Yes, Andrew Morotis. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Do I have any? Hi, Mr. Morotis. Nice to meet you, sir. This is Judge Hurley. We're in court right now. No problem. I guess you're covering for the city of Fort Lauderdale this week, right? Okay. Well, I've deputized you, so just look here. I'll make sure that. Okay. Right. So, okay. So here we are. We have Attorney Steve Shade in the courtroom, and then and then the first defendant up is Carl Lowe. He's got a warrant because panhandling, obstructing traffic, and this is earlier this year. I apparently didn't show up for court. Now, do we know the last time I find probable cause? Do we know what the last time Mr. Lowe, or has he been arrested? Do we know if he has a history?
Check right now.
Hold on, I'm gonna find out from the state attorney. Hold on one moment, sir.
Last arrest in Broward was late August of last year.
Okay.
That was on a VOP for I guess felony criminal mischief. Pled out the VOP, got out early September.
He had a criminal mischief he was on probation for last year. Mr. Morotis, I don't know what your feeling is. I could do one of two things. I could give him a bond today and let him bond out, which I don't know if he could afford. The other thing is I could just kind of give him a time-served resolution and just warn him not to panhandle in traffic any longer. Okay. Okay. I understand. Mr. Lowe, sir, if you want to plead no contest to this charge today, the case will be over with today. You leave jail today, and you want to have a trial. You're not going to have your day in court. It's just going to be over with right now. Is that what you'd like to do?
That's exactly what I want to do.
Well, do you need me to appoint an attorney to help you make this decision?
No, that's what I want to do.
How do you plead, sir?
Guilty.
Full adjudication. Now, let me just advise you, Mr. Lowe. You're not allowed to panhandle probably most cities in Broward County. They don't want you in traffic. They don't want you around traffic. Holding signs, it's not permitted, all right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lowe. Thank you, Mr. Morotis.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Morotis, we have one more. I don't know if it's Pompano or here, but do you mind standing in for a moment? No. Sir, there's nothing in here that it would ever be over your head, trust me. All right, that's just a judicial humor. All right, okay. Billy Goings, do we have Billy Goings? Mr. Goings, you have two cases. Count one is open container of alcohol. I think that's out of Pompano. Count two is a theft. Now, count two I'm not going to resolve today because I have no idea whether you owe restitution. However, on count one, if you'd like to plead no contest to the open container of alcohol, we could take care of that today. Is that what you'd like to do?
Yes, sir. I'll plead no contest to that. I mean, a restitution, why would I owe restitution?
Well, I don't know, sir. I don't know the backstory. If a bicycle was stolen or something of value was
No,
stolen.
it was beer.
Beer?
Out of Publix. Out of Publix.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. You want to work out both of them right now and plead no contest?
Please.
All right, do you understand
Yes,
that
sir.
by pleading no contest, the cases will be over with today? We're not going to have a trial. That's the end of it. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
Now, do you need to sit down and consult an attorney with either one of these cases, or can you go without an attorney? And it makes no difference to me if you have an attorney. I've got one handy.
No, I'd like to resolve it today.
Okay. How do you
Judge Hurley.
plead, sir?
No contest.
I'll withhold adjudication on both cases. Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Morales. Appreciate it.
I really appreciate your courtesy.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thanks, Judge.
Yep. Thank you.
Would that be time served, Mr.
Yeah, we're
Hurley?
done. Cases are over.
Oh,
All
okay.
right?
Judge,
Thank
and
you.
in an effort to become more of an expert on the open container, I bought a
Straight up the
4-pack
middle,
of Steel
go outside.
Reserve
There you go.
about 2 weekends ago, just to make sure I knew what I was talking
Let me
about.
ask you that. I'm just gonna ask the attorney about what he brought up.
Right.
All right. Okay, may I see Nancy Sanson, please? Nancy Sanson. Hello, Miss Sanson.
Nope. No problem, John.
Ma'am, you're here for violating an injunction and trespassing. The court, ma'am, I'm going to assume you have no money and excellent ties to the community, but right now, ma'am, you're out on release on 3 cases for the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set your bond today at $5,000 on count 1, $1,000 on count 2. Total bond today is $6,000. The court will order that you have no contact, directly or indirectly, with Angelina Curatola. Don't call her, text her, email her. Excuse me?
My mother was in the process. She contacted the state attorney because she wants to vacate the order,
Okay.
and we are just waiting on a court date.
Yes, ma'am. Well, you can't have any further contact with her until another judge allows you to. So right now,
And
you
I'm
can't
feeling
contact your
confident.
mother in any manner. You're not allowed to call her, text her, email her, no third-party contact. You must stay 500 feet from her at all times, where she lives, works, goes to school. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, or ammunition while you're on release. State, did I already revoke those bonds?
Yes, you did,
Ma'am,
Judge.
the court has already revoked the bonds you're being held on right now, and you're going to remain in custody until further order of the court. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, sounds confident.
Okay, may I see Gadijah Dawkins? Gadijah Dawkins.
He's here at Maine, Your Honor.
Hi,
Mr.
come on in
Dawkins,
and
come
have
on
a
up.
seat. Mr. Dawkins, domestic battery, sir. The court finds probable cause. Sir, the court understands your criminal record is marijuana, trespassing, and carjacking a few years ago with a weapon. The mid-2000s, I think 2006. Is there anything you'd like to add, Mr. Romero?
Yes, and speaking with Mr. Dawkins, Your Honor, he's been a resident here in South Florida his whole life. He has a separate place to live apart from the alleged victim, Your Honor. He's employed, Your Honor. He works for a pizza loft located in Davie, Your Honor. He's been working there for the past 2.5 years as a cook, Your Honor. His hourly income is $9 an hour. He has no money in the bank and no property.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, was there contact with the alleged victim? No? Okay, the court notes that he allegedly choked his girlfriend of 6 months, slapped her, punched her, and allegedly ripped out her hair extensions, allegedly said, "I'm going to kill you," and she had a minor laceration on her lower lip. So the court is concerned. Sir, there's violence in the past, the carjacking with the weapon. Level of violence today, the court's going to set your bond at $10,000. Also considering there's allegedly a threat to kill. Court will order pretrial release GPS monitor, waive the cost of the monitor. The court will order you have no contact, directly or indirectly, with Alea Smith. Don't call her, text her, email her. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. That is where she lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess guns, firearms, ammunition while you're on release. Thank you. May I help you?
Yes, we're here for Christopher Hernandez.
Good timing.
Christopher Hernandez, please step forward.
He's present, Your Honor. He indicated to me he's hiring private counsel, Your
I
Honor.
understand. Mr. Hernandez, do you know who your attorney is going to be?
No, not yet, sir.
Sir, you've been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, domestic battery, tampering with evidence. The court finds probable cause. Sir, I've been advised you have no criminal record. How long have you lived in South Florida?
For 15 years.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
What type of work is that?
I'm a relationship banker at Chase.
Chase, how long have you been with Chase? Come on in.
I started there yesterday.
You just have a seat. Ma'am, you can have a seat. Oh, you're dropping something? Oh, okay, sorry about that. And how long have you been with Chase, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
I just started yesterday.
Okay, what did you do before Chase? Where were you working?
I own my own business.
What type of business was that?
It's a advocacy company.
Okay.
And I still own it.
All right. And do you have any money in the bank at this time?
Yes, sir.
How much would you say you have around, roundabout figure?
About 10,000, sir.
Okay. And do you have family down here, sir?
Yes, sir.
Who do you have?
I have my brother, sir.
Okay. Now you have children also, correct?
Yes, sir. Two children.
Were you military at one time, sir?
No, sir.
No? Okay. All right. And do you own land or property in South Florida?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, we have people in court. Will you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, put your hands out. Ma'am, tell me your name.
Eileen Hernandez.
I can't hear you.
Eileen Hernandez.
And how do you know Christopher?
I'm his wife.
Okay. Sir, your name?
Clayton Hernandez. I'm his brother.
Your brother? Okay. You can see on that monitor right there.
Yep.
Okay? Now, the wife and the brother are here. Now, tell me your first name again, ma'am.
Eileen.
Okay. All right, ma'am. The police said when they got there, you were crying hysterically, and that I see you started punching the car. Allegedly pulled out a gun that was loaded, and made threats, pushed you, loading and racking the gun. Allegedly made a threat to kill, pointed the gun at you allegedly. It says here that his sister, no, your sister, Adriana Abar, had to remove the handgun from the defendant. There's a witness who said your sister said she saw the defendant walking around the house with a gun, and she took the gun, put it back in the safe. So they found the gun in the safe. The police said they found the gun in the safe, loaded, one round in the chamber with the hammer. The hammer was back. So that's the alleged facts we're dealing with. Is there anything you'd like to say, ma'am, today?
I just don't want this to happen.
Do you have children together, ma'am?
I do.
How old are the kids?
10 and 6.
Okay, ma'am. Let me ask you, before this allegedly occurred, was there any violence in the relationship before this? No?
It's the first time anything like this has ever happened.
Has there been any threats of violence in the past? Okay. Have you ever known him to be reckless with a firearm in the past?
No.
Do you know why he has firearms? Is it for protection of the house? Okay. Does he ever bring the firearms out in front of the children?
No.
No? How is he with the children?
He's an amazing father.
Good father, okay. Do you feel that if he's released from custody, he represents a danger to you? No? How about to the children?
No.
No? How old are the kids?
10 and 6.
Okay. Now, I'm going to talk to the brother now. Sir, were you there when this allegedly occurred?
I was not.
Okay, do you have anything you'd like to add today?
He's my little brother.
Understand.
He's
without
never done
going
anything
into it,
like
I'm a
this.
little bit worried about his health.
Yeah, I am too. I'm concerned for him because he's never, ever acted this way.
Let's not say the obvious on the record,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Frankly, I'm just concerned for all of them. I think there's a lot of red flags going on in this report.
Court agrees.
The allegation that
Hold it. So we're just going to go sidebar for your own benefit. I don't want to discuss some private matters over the internet, all right? This
Sir.
goes out over the internet. I don't want to have anything go out. All right, I'll be right back. What type of work do you do?
Billing for a diabetic company.
Are you working, sir?
Yes.
What type of work do you do?
I run an Apple store.
Oh, you do? Great. Which one?
The one in Boca Raton.
Oh, okay. All right. Do you two own your own home, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
Do you own your own home?
No.
No?
I mean, frankly,
Safe.
Judge, I mean, I think obviously a bond's necessary, a GPS necessary. I don't like making this request. We don't do it often, but at this point in time, Your Honor, I think in a great abundance of caution, I think I would ask the court to order no contact with his wife and the children at this point.
No.
Your Honor, I just have such a great concern about what's being alleged in this case.
Not his kids.
I'm not seeking a permanent no contact, Your Honor, but the risk, I think, just so far outweighs anything else for the court to consider at this point.
Now, I'm going to go sidebar, same issue. I just don't want to put it out over the internet. I'll be right back, sir.
My mother-in-law speaks. She's speaking both broken English.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Sir, the court's concerned about the safety of your family, the safety for yourself. The court does note a gun was involved. Allegedly, that gun was aimed at your wife. Very concerned about the safety of everyone involved. I'm going to set a bond, and I'm going to order the appropriate action be taken for your health. And the court is also going to try to have this put on the next judge's docket to do a review of this within the next couple of days. If you don't bond out, because the court believes it's so serious that another judge needs to review this within a couple of days. So I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at $50,000. Count 2 will be $50,000. Count 3 will be $10,000. Your total bond today is $110,000, and that's based on the level of violence, the use of a firearm. The court does note specifically the firearm was chambered and it was cocked, and the court just cannot say enough regarding its concern for the safety of everyone involved. That's why your bond's where it is. The court will direct its judicial assistant to try to get this on Judge Cohen's docket in the next couple of days. And the court is I want to tell you, I feel bad for the family. I realize this is a very tough situation, but the court's first priority is always to tend to the rights of the defendant. After that, the court has to be concerned about the safety of the victim, the community, and a lot of times these decisions, believe me, tear me. I'm a family person. I have children, and it's not easy for me to a lot of times make these decisions but you know what though? I think in the end, what I'm doing will bring light to the situation, and hopefully everyone can get help from this. And I don't want to say too much on the record, but cautious and protecting everyone's safety, and that includes your loved one here, all right? So I know it isn't maybe the most pleasant situation we're in, but there could be a silver lining to this. Hopefully that we'll find it by what we're doing, all right? So,
as far as contact, Your Honor,
I'm not going to allow contact. I think the best thing to do is have contact with your brother, sir, and I'll allow you to have contact with your wife through your brother for the time being regarding the children and the family. But for the time being, I think it's better that limit your contact to your brother, and then, sir, you can pass along information, but I think you seem pretty responsible to me. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to talk to my judicial assistant to make sure this gets on the next judges. Okay? Okay. Thank you. Hold on one moment. Mr. Hernandez. Thank you.
Is that it, sir?
That's it. Thank you. Taj Moore.
All right. They told me no. Yes, he told me to say that.
Yeah.
Who'd you call, Your Honor?
Taj Moore.
Oh, Paul Ryan.
Yeah.
We don't have him there. So this is no bond out of.
They probably already have everything worked out, maybe Saturday, but they haven't heard any confirmation.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this through. I'm going to see him Thursday in extradition court. Okay, where is Wendy Seipolt? Hello, Ms. Seipolt. How are you, ma'am?
Okay.
Ma'am, you're here for prostitution. And do we have any priors on Ms. Seipolt?
do you have her BCC number, Judge?
764408. Excuse me.
Priors include 4 prostitutions between 2011 and 2012.
Ma'am, I'm going to set your bond today at $300, Ms. Seipolt. 4 prior prostitutions. Thank you.
Okay.
How about Connie Jones-Gerald?
Coming up, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you have warrants on felonies. That is count 1 through 8, and then count 9 is a warrant for $250 on a traffic matter. Thank you, ma'am. How about Jordan Little, Luke Carmichael, and Charlie McGee? Please come on forward. Jordan Little.
Call your name. Get up, gentlemen.
So your bond on count 1 is 100 for cannabis, 2, 3, and 4 misdemeanor warrants, 500 per count. Total bond 1,600. Thank you. Luke Carmichael.
Your Honor, in speaking with Mr. Little, he did advise me that he thought his court date was coming up, and he called the clerk's office. The clerk's office advised him that he missed court, and then he said that it was rescheduled for April 1st. Right. I would ask you to take that into consideration. If we can verify that he has a rescheduled court date for April 1st, would you consider reducing the bond or RORing him on his capias?
No, sir. He's got 2 separate court dates he missed, March 9th and March 3rd. Thank you. How about Luke Carmichael?
Okay, that's it. Go. Mr. Carmichael, come on.
Sir, you have a warrant for theft. Court finds probable cause. Mr. Court date.
Your Honor, Mr. Carmichael is advising if you would consider resolving this case today.
Yeah, I'm not. Do we have any facts on Carmichael?
I can check.
Okay.
Carmichael. No, the judge just wants to know what the allegations are. Okay. It says that at or about 9 a.m. on February 14th, he walked into Walmart, went to the bicycle selection, selected a blue beach cruiser, rode it past all points of sale, exiting the store without rendering payment. He was detained outside the store by loss prevention. Bicycle was totaled at $189. Recovered, returned to Walmart. He was given an NTA.
So he rode the bicycle right out the cash
according to this, just.
I would say that would cause some suspicion, but now let me. Does he have any priors?
One moment, Judge.
Right.
Yeah, it does definitely attract attention. 2013 grand theft, just over 12 months state prison. 2010 burglary of a dwelling. 2009 burglary of a dwelling and exposure. 2009 possession of marijuana, drug paraphernalia. 09 trespass.
Sir, are you working at this time?
No, sir.
Do you have any money in the bank?
Not that I know of. Oh, actually, I think I do.
Okay, your bond is going to be $500, sir. That's on the warrant. Do not return to Walmart. Thank you.
I'm going to be sitting on a...
How about Charlie McGee, Carlos De Lemos, and Hythalo Gonzalez?
Here's Mr. McGee, Your Honor.
Mr. McGee, sir, you're here for drug paraphernalia. Would you like to resolve that today?
Yes, sir, I will, sir.
Plead no contest. You're out of jail today. Can we do that?
No contest, sir.
Sir, do you understand case is over with? There's not going to be a trial. It's done right now?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care. How about Carlos De Lemos? He's bonded.
I was advised he bonded.
Thank you. How about Hythalo Gonzalez?
Hythalo Gonzalez? Hythalo Gonzalez? Do you know, on page 8, do you know where Hythalo Gonzalez is?
Yeah, got bonded.
Bonded, Your Honor.
Got it. How about Kenneth Mills?
Bonded as well.
Bonded, Your Honor.
Got it. How about Arthur Pippio?
Your Honor, he advised me he's retaining private counsel, Your Honor.
Mr. Pippio, you're here for 2 traffic cases. No driver's license, unlawful tag or sticker. Give me a moment.
That was last month. That was last month, sir.
Okay. You good? So would you, let me ask you this. Have you already retained an attorney on this matter, or are you going to in the future?
No, I already have an attorney, yes.
Who's your attorney?
Roger Rathbun.
Okay. So do you want to just plead out, you want to bond out today for, you want to go ahead and bond out? I'll do this. Have you posted your bond yet?
No, sir.
Okay. I'll lower count 2 to ROR count 2. Count 1's 500. All right. Good luck. All right, sir. Thank you. Hey, tell him to come on back real quick. Pippio, come on back.
Sir.
What's it? Pippio.
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you know your attorney's telephone number?
It's in my cell phone.
What's his last name?
Your Honor, I know. He used to be a prosecutor. I know.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. What's his number? So I'm going to lower your bond on count 1 to $100, all right? Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Here you go. How about Osmar Dorta, Anthony Bellamy, Joshua Bruckert.
Dort, Your Honor, I'm being advised it was a medical loan, Your Honor.
Medical loan? Hold on.
Brokar. No, you're not Dort.
He called my name. Brokar.
Yeah, but have a seat, sir. We didn't call you.
He called my name.
I got you, sir. We ain't forgot about you. Because I don't want everybody to get confused. Yeah, Dort's medical loan, right?
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
I'm going to release this defendant on his own recognizance, all right? Dort is going to be released ROR. Here you go. How about Anthony Bellamy?
Yeah.
Look, bro, Your Honor.
Look, bro, how
Wrong button. There we go. Hey, Mr. Bellamy, trespassing, sir. Quick finds probable cause. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good. Good. Sit. Loitering in front of the BP gas station, harassing customers. Numerous warnings not to go back there by the police. They say you keep going back there. Now, you want to work this out today with the understanding you don't return to the BP gas station?
Yes, sir.
All right, how do you plead to trespassing?
No contest.
Okay, I'll accept that. Now, you understand, don't go back to the BP gas station. Don't walk across the property. Don't step foot on the property. You can't go on it for any reason. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you understand why by pleading no contest, that means you're not going to have a trial and the case will be over with right now, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you. Joshua
Thank you.
Bruckert. Sir, burglary of a structure, count 1, count 2 is petty theft. I don't think I have facts to this.
It's not in custody, Your Honor. I can. Sheila, do you have a report in here?
Bruckert. Sir, while we're waiting, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
7 years.
Are you employed at this time?
No, sir.
Do you have money in the bank?
No, sir.
Do you have any land or property down here that you own?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you have family down here in South Florida?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I didn't. I want you to. I did.
He's homeless? Okay.
I'm not homeless.
No, you're not?
No.
Well, you know, it could be a miscommunication. Let me ask you, you have somewhere to go when you get out of jail?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to go to 56th Street in Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, yes, sir.
Who lives there?
A friend of mine.
Okay. Okay, do we have any police report on him? No?
One moment, Judge.
Defendant's criminal record includes a petty theft, a grand theft, and a burglary of a structure along with criminal mischief.
You ever still always looking? Or they fixed it?
Your Honor, I mean, I've got a lot of. Go ahead. No, go.
Okay. Got it. And out of Broward? Yeah, that was 2009 case, right? Wow, I didn't know about that.
I got a card.
Got it.
Would Your Honor?
Go ahead.
Would it? All right, I'm going to print out for you. I've got 36 pages of reports. I'm just going to print out for you the original arrest warrant affidavit that lays out the allegations.
Thank you. Just give me a moment. I'm going to go off just for a moment. I'm going to read the facts. I'll be right back. So the court has read the probable cause affidavit, the warrant to arrest, and that's reviewed by Judge Michael Orlando, and Judge Orlando's warrant to arrest you. Allegedly back on November 16th of 2014, you and another man named Nicholas Wolf committed an occupied burglary of a structure at Dunkin' Donuts in Oakland Park, where you and the other person, just give me a quick moment here. Okay. Allegedly broke into the, or went in there while somebody was on duty and stole the cash register, captured on surveillance video. So, sir, the court's going to set your bond today based on several factors. It does appear you've gone to prison twice already for burglary, both out of Broward, 2009, 2012, a prior petty theft and a prior grand theft and a criminal mischief. The court's going to set your bond today on this burglary at $7,500 on count 1, and the theft on count 2 will be $500. Your total bond today will be $8,000. You can bond out. Don't return to the Dunkin' Donuts on Oakland Park Boulevard. Thank you. You see Caleb Hampton?
He's coming up, Mr. Hampton.
Mr. Hampton, possession with intent to sell, deliver alprazolam. Count 2, trafficking oxycodone. Count 1, 1,000, 2, 250,000. You have an open drug case now. The bond will be revoked. 153730 CF10. You'll be held without bond. Thank you. Nancy Charles.
Your Honor,
go ahead.
Your Honor, at this time, as far as considering count 2 is set at $250,000. We have an 18-year-old who's currently attending school at FOSI. He's unemployed. He has no money in the bank. He has no property. $250,000 seems excessive. Would you consider setting a reasonable bound?
I'm going to reduce the bond to $50,000. All right. So,
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. $51,000 total bond. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got a bond.
How about Charles Park?
He's here, Your Honor. Mr. Park, come on up.
Mr. Park, you're charged with possession of cannabis, aggravated battery on a person 65 years of age or older. The court finds probable cause, sir. Stated their prayers on Mr. Park.
One moment, Your Honor.
Sir, just when court started, I was handed an affidavit I've reviewed in the meantime, and it says that on November 25th of 2014, in Fort Lauderdale, you allegedly punched your father, who's 70 years old, several times in the back of his head while he lay in bed. And it says here that obtained a sworn statement from Ricky Robinson, your brother, that he observed you start pounding on his father on the back of the head 4 or 5 times. There you go. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor. Priors include 2010 aggravated fleeing and eluding DWS habitual offender, 04 possession of cocaine, marijuana, 01 resisting without violence, 01 possession of cocaine. End of record.
There you go. Anything you want to add, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor. He's been residing in South Florida his whole life, Your Honor. He's a graduate of Dillard High School, Your Honor. He's currently employed full-time in Auto Air, making about $10 an hour, Your Honor. We'd ask you at this time to consider setting a reasonable bound on count 2, Your Honor.
So I'm going to release you on your own recognizance on count 1. Count 2, based on your criminal record, the facts of the case, the level of violence. The court's going to set your bond at $6,500, and you can bond out. I'm going to order no contact with Charles Park Sr. Don't call him, text him, email him. Stay 500 feet from him at all times. Thank you. How about Russell Gaskin?
He's coming up, Your Honor.
Mr. Gaskin, cocaine on count 1, 1,000. Cannabis on count 2, 1,000. Your bond will be revoked on 14, 15640 CF10. That's an open drug case. Thank you. How about Baldwin Bennett, Rolando Romero, Tyrone Holton? Bennett, Baldwin.
Yes, sir.
Sir, count 1 is assault. Count 2 is a probation violation. The court's going to find...
Can you tell him what I said about my arm?
Hold on 1 minute. Hold on one moment.
You have to announce it.
Sir, count one's 100, count two, you're going to be held without bond. Thank you.
Can I talk to you, sir? I want to ask you a question, sir.
Sure, go ahead.
Is that all right?
Go ahead.
For count two, like I wasn't aware that I had to come back to the courthouse or wherever I had to go to get the termination. But the judge, when I was there in the courtroom, he had informed me like next year, this same time, like your probation will be terminated. But no one ever.
Who's the judge on count two?
I'll check, but he's qualified under 94806. He's got a prior robbery, firearm, deadly weapon, armed burglary of a dwelling.
You know, like Judge.
That's old. I already did my time for that.
He does.
Weinstein said yesterday this is he found probable cause, but
He does, but this is completely different. He's violent offenders. He's a violent offender.
No. I understand that, but I mean, the man allegedly got out of a car and said he wanted his money back, and now it's assault. So, I don't know.
I understand the problem, and if he wasn't a violent offender of special concern, I can understand. But it's pretty.
I don't even know the victim neither.
I know. It's a little thin. Let's put it that way. It's a little thin. It's got enough on paper to substantiate it, but it's a bit thin.
But you're granting him a bond though on his on count two, Your Honor?
No, he
I
can't.
can't grant him. No, I can't.
No, he's
No,
a
I
violent
can't.
offender of special concern.
I can't do it when, pursuant to the anti-murder statute, I can't do it. It's got to be a danger hearing. Count one's 100, count two, no bond. Thank you. How about Rolando Romero?
Bond it up.
Up the middle, sir. Go straight down.
All right, Tyrone Holton. Mr. Holton, count one is cocaine. Count two is drug paraphernalia. 3, attaching a plate not assigned, license suspended. And then you have 3 traffic tickets. State court finds probable cause. The defendant, you already told me.
Okay.
2014 possession of methamphetamine, and cannabis. 2008 2 cocaines, 97 a petty theft. Do you have anything you want to add on this, Mr. Romero?
Your Honor, the only thing is, he says as far as his contacts in order to help bond him out, he doesn't know any phone numbers off the top of his head. So, practically speaking, he's going to be sitting in custody.
Well, I'm going to let him. You can contact the bondsman. They'll contact your family. I'll let him look at his telephone if he'd like, but based on his criminal record, his bond's going to be $1,000. Thank you. How about Tyrone McGowan and
Your Honor, Mr. McGowan declined PD.
and Vontae Sanders, Chase Maynard. All right, Tyrone McGowan, 3 probation violations. They're all no bond. Thank you. How about
When I got caught.
and Vontae Sanders?
March 30th, 8:30. Sanders still going through the booking process? Your Honor, I've been advised Mr. Sanders still going through the booking process.
Okay, so I'm going to reset this for, let's say...
Tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow morning's fine. So Wednesday a.m.
Yeah, Your Honor, can we hold on for a second? Because I don't see how that's even possible. He couldn't make it on the dock. He physically can't be on the docket until he's booked, so...
Sanders is the last name.
Is it? That's accurate.
Antoine. Oh, Aunt Vontae.
And Vontae Sanders.
He should be there.
Okay, got it. How about Chase Maynard?
Sheila.
They're actually going to try and get him right now, Your Honor.
Sir, count 1 trespassing. Count 2 is violating community control.
Yeah.
Can you explain to him it was misdemeanor probation?
Oh, I understand that, sir. 9:30 in the morning, Walgreens, Pompano, observed the white male lying inside of the business who appeared to be sleeping. Woke him up. He replied, "I'm not leaving. Take me to effing jail." Refused to leave the business. All right. 125-2, no bond. Thank you. Don't go back to Walgreens. All right. Now, may I see... I thought there was no felony document.
We fixed it.
Steve, are any of these on the felonies cases we can release people?
I think if you could just give me one moment.
Who do you have there at main jail, Mr. Romero? You want to bring them up one by one? We'll go ahead and...
Who is this? Who? Hector, who's that?
Salvatore
Satia.
Satira.
Okay, thank you. That's a misdemeanor second look, Judge. Defrauding and flipper. Citera, Citera.
Right. See here. Judge Tudor. Right, 4 o'clock in the morning. This was
Yes.
IHOP on Hollywood Boulevard.
Hey, how's it going?
Ate at the IHOP restaurant, refused to pay.
Can I? You know, okay, can I give you a call right back? I'm in the middle of court, but
He had no plans to pay for the food, wanted to go to jail so he could detox.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to your trial judge, all right? Thank you.
Okay, you've been sent through. What's your name?
John Johnson.
John Johnson, Your Honor, is the next.
Got it. That was Citera.
Okay, it's all right. It's okay. All right, thank you. All right.
Okay, so...
Who?
Johnson, you want to work this out right now, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, sir. I'd like to plead no contest, please.
Okay, do you understand the case will be over with today? We're not going to have a trial. It's just going to be done right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir, I'll accept that, but you're not allowed to go back to the Shell gas station on Sunrise Boulevard. You can't go back there. I think that's the corner of Power Line and Sunrise, right? Across from the
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Yeah, you can't go
Yes,
back
sir, Your Honor.
All right?
I was kidding.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
All right,
I'm
you
good.
no contest, am I correct?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll accept that. I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck.
We got one last person. Come on up. What's your name again?
Redmond.
Eric Redmond.
Come on up, sir.
Your Honor, we have Eric Redmond.
Battery disorderly conduct.
Just look here. This was, bond was set by Judge Tudor. $1,500 on one, $2,500
Your Honor, he just pled out an assault and disorderly intoxication February 10th.
Did he?
Yes.
Okay, let me just look at this.
Matter of fact, he's pled out a total of 4 cases this year so far.
4 cases.
I'm sorry, three cases.
3 cases this year.
Disorderly conduct in February, another trespass in February, and then the assault and disorderly I just told you about.
Trying to fight with customers. It says that Stop and Save food store. Clenched fist, advancing toward a Hispanic male. I remember, this came through under me. I remember this.
It probably came through the morning of...
Okay, so I'm going to send you to your division judge. Thank you.
And think they have Sanders there now, Judge.
Mr. Sanders, grand theft of firearm count 1, 1,002, possession of ammunition by convicted felon 2,500, carrying concealed firearm 1,000, possession of cannabis, and resisting an officer without violence. Those are ROR on 4 and 5.
I know, but check to see if it's federal or state.
And then count 6, loitering and prowling. That will be ROR. Count 7, tampering with evidence 1,000, 8 probation violation, no bond. What is it? This is
And that's it.
Thank you, sir. So 4, 5, and 6 are ROR. Thank you. Okay. Is that a wrap, Mr. Romero?
Yes,
So,
we're
Your
done
Honor,
here, Maine.
North
Thank you,
Broward
Honor.
has Purple Evans.
Who do you have there?
You know what? Wait.
Purple Evans.
Purple Evans?
Yes, sir. Hi, Your Honor.
Hello, Miss Evans.
How are you today?
Just fine,
But
Miss
we can
Evans. Just give me a
see
moment
there's
here.
only
I'll
one
pull
problem.
your case up.
Okay.
With, prostitution.
Yes,
Everything
sir.
else we're fine on.
Hold on,
Can we please resolve my case today?
hold on, ma'am. We'll get to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We say Conti. If you're gonna say anything, let me say Conti first.
Sure. I'm gonna give you the information on the defendant. I just need him pulled because.
Okay, so her bond was reduced to $200 by Judge Tudor. Does she have prior state, Miss Purple Evans?
One moment. Your
Miss
Honor.
Evans, do you have any lawful employment at this time?
Your Honor, I don't. I'm unfortunately
How long have you lived in South Florida, ma'am?
all my life.
And do you have family down here?
I do.
Who do you have?
All my family, my sisters, my brothers, my son.
How old is your son?
He's 20.
Okay.
Okay, let me see here.
And I've learned my lesson. This is something I'll never do again.
We'll find
Unfortunately,
out
it's my second time. My second offense.
Yeah, sometimes less is more.
Hold on, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Some type of lewd act last year.
Lewd act.
Yeah, it's first cousin to prostitution.
07, possession of cocaine, oxycodone, alprazolam, drug paraphernalia. 02, trespass and battery.
All right, Miss Evans.
Looks like the
Hold on
trespass.
one moment.
I mean, if you want to, I can.
Let me look here. Ma'am, do you still live on 11th Street?
I'm actually in Hallandale now. 18. I just moved there. 815 Southwest 2nd Ave in Hallandale.
Why haven't you bought it out yet?
Because I have no phone numbers. My phone is in custody, and I don't know any phone numbers. I don't know.
Do you live with your
And
son?
no one has P-Net. No, I don't live with my son. I live with my boyfriend. I don't know any phone
Well,
numbers.
let me ask you
no
this.
one has P.
You live with your
Yeah.
boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
You've been in jail
But I
5
couldn't-
days. Don't you think your boyfriend probably knows you're in jail?
Yeah. I kind of left home, but yeah, I was kind of being a bad girl, and this is where I am now.
Ma'am,
Unfortunately,
ma'am, I'm going
and
to
I'm
reduce
sorry.
your bond
Lauren.
at $100. I'm going to let you bond out, all right?
Sure.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
don't have a way to bond out.
I understand, ma'am. And
You're up.
you don't have a good
can-
address.
When we're done
Oh,
with
I
this,
do have a
when
good
we're
address.
done-
Can you? Do I have a next court date? For
Excuse me?
do I have another court date when I can get
I
maybe
don't know
time
if she has a
served?
court date now or not.
Either her attorney will file a motion or shove an
Right.
arraignment. Or
Thank you, ma'am.
Could, Your Honor,
Thank you,
over the
Your
mic,
Honor.
could you check to see if there's anyone at Paul Ryan, please?
Anyone at, no, it doesn't look like it.
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Conti has one. Conti has one.
Who do you have?
Michael Jablonsky.
Okay. Jablonsky?
Yes, ma'am, sir.
Battery and resisting arrest.
We can do them. There's just we can do them. There's just an issue with one case.
Okay, sir, I'm going to send this, Mr. Jablonsky, to your trial division. Let your trial judge handle this matter. Thank you.
There's no way to resolve it today?
Not today, sir. Thank you. Purple lowered her bond to $100. Purple Evans, division, lower bond to $100. Send it to the division. All right? Here you go. Now. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry. Now, State, is there anyone we can release ROR off the felony docket? You want to hand me the orders? Do you have those for the felonies? I can sign them real quick.
Yeah. That's okay. All right, no problem. All right. No, he's not going to.
Yes, we did. Send her to the division.
No. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I just. Cool. All right.
Sign the second page or just the first?
Wait, what's one?
State.
What's filed?
Okay, Your Honor. On Mark DeMeo.
Well, how about tell me which ones can definitely be ROR'd?
Mark DeMeo can be ROR'd. Robert Gavin can be ROR'd. Because they didn't pull anyone.
Huh?
Dalen was filed because they didn't pull anyone. They didn't have notice to pull people. Gavin and DeMeo can be ROR'd. Dalen has been filed. Pierre can be ROR'd. And Brown can be ROR'd, Your Honor. I just want to put on the record, though, and Your Honor, if you can confirm that the no contact order is still kept in place, though. Well, technically, he doesn't need to necessarily. He hasn't. He's being ROR'd, but no judge has told him that the no contact order is not in place, so he has no reason to believe it's not in place anymore. What's that? Well, that can be a defense, but as far as for legal purposes, it's still in place. What's that? We can't contact anyone over there to pull him. But you know. If everyone else is on board, that's sure. Why not? I gave Drew. Do you still have the post I gave, or I can give you his arrest number? That will be it.
We're going to handle the first one here.
And if you can just check Dalen, you'll see that it's
Dalen real
okay.
quick.
Marlin, Marlin, last name Brown.
Okay, may I see Mr.
I don't think
Dalen?
they didn't pull any of them,
No?
Judge. We rushed to get the paperwork here so you can rule on them.
The state's filed an information on Dalen.
Do you want the arrest number?
It's on the computer,
Okay.
aggravated battery. And I'm going to look on the second page, signed and sworn to by Mark Horn. Do you have any objections to this? Okay, Brian Dalen? No.
Well, I'm only going to ask on one, Your Honor, Marlon Brown, because it's a domestic violence case, strangulation. Just so the court.
Okay, so Brian Dalen's denied. Mark DeMeo is granted. Christopher Pierre is granted. And Robert Gavin is granted. Marlon Brown will be granted, but we'll give him up.
801-500-238. Paul Ryan is going to bring Marlon Brown before Your Honor. She's on the phone with him.
Yeah.
She's on the phone with someone. They're gonna pull them. Except for yes. Welcome. All right. See you tomorrow. Patrice.
See you tomorrow. See you, Joe.
Okay,
Patrice.
take care.
I will. It was top manners.
Use your key.
First of all, it can take like 5 hours before you can even come.
That's a valid point. Where'd you go? The yellow. Unless you want the yellow.
You're gonna want chocolate. Don't say you don't eat chocolate. You're gonna eat it.
Yeah, I know. Have you been over there this whole time?
No.
Oh.
You don't eat them, they gonna melt.
Such a random thing to say. Came out of nowhere.
Guess why?
Exactly.
Which one you want? What is it? That's not.
Now he's getting picky.
No.
Now he's getting picky. You go across the hall and get some.
I know. You didn't get no plain chocolate?
Okay, they're gonna bring this person up. Okay, we're gonna stand down just for a minute, all right? We'll be right back.
We'll be right